The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And here to help us get our day started is Pastor Ken Sullivan, Jr., the senior pastor of New Direction Church in Indianapolis, Indiana. Good morning, Pastor Sullivan.
Good morning, Rickey and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, this is Pastor Ken Sullivan, Jr., Senior Pastor of New Direction Church, and I am so happy to be able to come and pray with us on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for this opportunity you've allowed us to have. God, we just pray and ask that in this moment, even as we're preparing ourselves to head out to work and as we're going to our various places of destination, God, we just pray and ask that you would guide us and that you would guard us. God, that you would give us safe passage to our jobs, to our places of work, and to our places of business. I just pray and ask, God, that you would guard the hearts and minds of your people. Protect us from worry and anxiety and fear. God, we thank you because your peace surpasses all understanding. So, God, we pray and ask that you would give us peace and replace our worries and our doubts with your peace. God, we just pray and ask that you would guard our hearts and our minds. We know that there's going to be things that happen on today that we did not anticipate, things we didn't expect to go wrong, things we were not looking forward to happening. But God, we just pray and ask that in those moments you would help us to take time to really thank you for all of the things that you have kept from happening. So, Father, we just pray and ask that you would continue to cover your people, watch over us, bless us even as we head out to work. And God, let us be peacemakers on today. We pray and ask, God, that you would help us to be careful with what we say and what we do and all of the different things that would tempt us. God, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. God, we just pray and ask that you would on today cover us and keep us, guard us and guide us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Listen, I am so grateful again, Rickey. Thank you for having me on to pray today. Listen, family, I want to let you know that if you're ever in the Indianapolis area, we would love to have you stop by New Direction Church and be with us. Have a great day.
Hey, y'all, that was Pastor Ken Sullivan, Jr. Thank you so much for that, the senior pastor of New Direction Church in Indianapolis, Indiana. Time for a praise break right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 12 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Wednesday, February 11th. Here's what's going on in the news. A man questioned in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie has been released by authorities in southern Arizona. The 84-year-old mother of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie was reported missing February 1st. Yesterday, investigators shared a surveillance video showing a masked person outside Guthrie's Tucson home, calling him a person of interest. Hours later, the Pima County Sheriff's Office announced someone had been detained during a traffic stop near the Mexican border and was being interviewed, but officials did not confirm whether it was the same man from the video. That individual was released later in the day. A house about 60 miles away from Tucson was also searched. Savannah Guthrie says she believes her mother is still alive. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward. Things got heated on Capitol Hill yesterday, Rickey, during a House hearing on immigration enforcement. New Jersey Congresswoman LaMonica McIver had questions for acting ICE Director Todd Lyons over how the agency has handled past deadly encounters.
Mr. Lyons, do you consider yourself a religious man?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, how do you think Judgment Day will work for you with so much blood on your hands?
I'm not going to entertain that question.
Oh, okay, of course not. Do you think you're going to hell, Mr. Lyons?
I'm not going to entertain.
Of course not. How many government...
The gentlelady will suspend.
She also asked Lyons whether he would apologize to the families of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, who were initially labeled domestic terrorists after being killed in ICE-involved shootings. Lyons declined to comment, saying the cases are still under investigation. And Rickey, airlines are being warned, if you fly into Cuba, you might not be flying out. Cuba's government says the country is running critically low on jet fuel, blaming U.S. sanctions that have cut off access to foreign oil. Cuba had relied heavily on Venezuelan shipments, but those stopped after the U.S. removed President Nicolas Maduro and blocked exports. President Trump claims Cuba is harboring terrorist groups and has threatened tariffs on any country supplying it with oil. But critics say the U.S. is in no position to lecture, pointing to homegrown extremist groups operating inside its own borders. Canada is Cuba's top tourism source, and Air Canada has now suspended flights. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to Victor Wembanyama, superstar out of San Antonio with the Spurs, dropped 40 points in just 26 minutes on the court last night versus the Lakers to help the Spurs win the game. And he had 20 rebounds. So Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing is him, and Patrick Ewing is the only players in NBA history to record a 40-point double-double in that few minutes, man. If y'all haven't seen Victor Wembanyama play yet, something the matter with you. Just go ahead and give him the MVP right now. L.A. Lakers forward Jackson Hayes has a one-game suspension. Why? Last week, they was playing the Washington Wizards, and he shoved the mascot during the pregame introduction. They was introducing the cute mascot, giving him his shine, and as he was running across the court holding the flag, forward Jackson Hayes hit him like he was a football player, knocked him down.
Probably has some bad memories from Barney and somebody mistreated him at Chuck E. Cheese.
Come on, man. He just trying to be a fun mascot for the fans.
Chuck E. Cheese scared him, so he don't like stuff like that.
Yes, indeedy, man. So we got a linebacker in college football, Rick, who was just got granted by the NCAA for an 8th year of eligibility. Linebacker Solomon Tulipapupu is out of Montana State. He's going to be playing his 8th year in college football next year, man, because he suffered like 3 or 4 injuries. He had a couple redshirt years, and they approved it. So I think he's going to be, what, like 27, 20? Yeah.
He up there. Making that money, though.
Hey, man, get that bread. Get that bread, man. That's my quick sports report right there. We got the hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot. And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
On 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. Hey, we got comedian extraordinaire Rita Brent in the building today. What up, Rita?
Hey, Rita. What's up, y'all? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rita Brent, and it is time for the hot spot. All right, y'all. Sad news. I know y'all heard after 4 seasons, Sherri Shepherd's syndicated talk show, Sherri, is ending, and she has broken her silence on the cancellation. As reported, the decision made by production company Debmar Mercury comes amid changes in daytime television rather than issues with ratings. Wow. Sherri addressed the news directly, and here's what she had to say.
I know that you have seen the news, and I'm ready to address it. Our show has not been renewed for another season. Thank you for laughing and crying with us. But I got to tell you, when I first started, the show was built on one thing, and what I wanted it built on was joy. Joy. I want to be clear. I'm not ready to throw in the towel on the show just yet. I'm not. We're going to be airing episodes all through the fall. And we're going to continue to fight to keep the show alive in some way, shape, or form. Yes.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Maybe she's going to be on a new network.
Yeah. I think
Sounds
she could. She's had an amazing run so far, and despite the show's conclusion, she is remaining optimistic about future opportunities. So we'll keep Sherri in our prayers because that is a big transition. All right, now this story hit home to me because y'all know every once in a while us comedians, we get caught up on stage and we might go left a little bit. Well, Mike Epps recently went viral for his comments about newly proud Trump supporter Nicki Minaj, and I'm just going to let y'all hear what he had to say.
Nicki Minaj out there getting a train ran on her by Donald Trump now. They got her in there getting everything. She done jumped on Donald Trump's side trying to get a free card, and the card wasn't even real. You ain't going nowhere. Get on back over there.
All right, we had to bleep out a lot, but you know, he made some comments about sexual activities that he was suggesting she was doing with Donald Trump. And I mean, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. But he also said that he was drunk and all of that. Her fan base had to get to him because he quickly, expeditiously apologized on his Instagram. So let's listen to the apology.
Just want to apologize to you, Nicki Minaj, for saying the stuff that I said. Want to apologize to your husband, your kids, all of that for saying what I said. You know, I'm a comedian. Sometimes I get on that stage, you know, I have a little drink and I go wild. You know what I mean? I'm non-filtered, so just want to apologize to you.
I mean, what he's
far-fetched.
Vigorous speaking, they kind of
Oh,
did.
my God.
If you think about it.
I was trying to.
Well, anyway, Nikki has been relatively quiet since beginning to finalize her citizenship, and she has not responded to Epps' joke or his apology. But I don't know, like Special K, Ricky, I mean, you know, sometimes we get caught in the moment. Y'all want to get in the habit of apologizing for jokes? How y'all feel?
Nope.
Okay.
I tend not to talk about
The way he said the joke was funny now. If I'm sitting in the audience, I'm dying. Because she's on the wrong side of the political spectrum or whatever, and going against everything that we standing up for. That don't mean that what he's saying is true. I don't think he mean that Donald Trump them literally running the
that's
train.
why I said figuratively speaking.
Or whatever.
I see where he could
right, but the way he make it sound and the way it came out was just absolutely funny. And I was trying to be like Rad for Nicki Minaj till I heard it, and I sat here with tears coming down my eye because it was funny.
It's the delivery, man.
Yeah, it's the delivery. The way they not getting the train man on him. You know, that part right there is it's a Nicki Minaj out there letting Donald Trump run the train on him. See, that's right. That. Now what is that? Now what? Break that down. Why
there was some Day in that.
It was.
There was
yes.
some Day in
That's
that.
what
That's
it
what
is.
made it funny.
It ain't personal.
It was Day and Craig in the security guard shack.
Right.
At that moment.
What do you say, Ricky?
Right. No, letting Donald Trump to run the train on him. And you know, that's the whole
And
nap town, Indianapolis. That's how they talk. That's how Mike Epps' uncle talk. That's how Amp Harris. That's how all of them talk. And man, Naptown got a whole Midwest accent to go with it. Man, that's just funny. I'm sorry. I tried not to laugh.
You can't apologize for being funny.
That was funny. I'm sorry.
I think Mike gonna keep getting a pass. He gonna keep getting a pass.
Yeah,
somebody in the crowd yelled out, and he was like, "Shut up, B." I was like, "Man, that's crazy."
Yeah, Mike Epps gonna get a pass because Mike, man, everybody know Mike been Mike since he been Mike.
Right.
But why the fans get mad coming at him when she's on the wrong side of the issue?
Because they ain't comedy fans. Because they not comedy fans.
It might be
anybody can get these jokes.
It might be her new Republican-based fans.
Yeah, anybody can get these jokes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Donald Trump running train on Nicki Minaj.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU Know.
What up, what up, what up? What it be like? What you done done? What's happening? Rock T up in the house, man. It's time for another HBC. You know, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, this is a special edition. This is a 3-time HBCU graduate edition. Follow my lead. We talking about Dr. Monica Goldson, Chief Executive Officer for Prince George's County Public Schools right there in Maryland. This is the 20th largest school district in the nation. She's committed to creating transformative experiences that propel students to their highest levels of excellence. Her longtime advocacy for public education was key in mobilizing the community to provide laptops, internet service, and technology assistance to families in need while building virtual learning from the ground up. Oh, Dr. Goldson holds a bachelor's degree in mathematics from FAMU, a master's degree in elementary and secondary school administration from Bowie State University, and a doctorate in educational administration and policy from
Howard University, making her a 3-time HBCU graduate. Woo! If you didn't know Dr. Monica Goldson, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit us up on social media at HBCU Know.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Already, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Chicken and Waffle Mix is going down, man. Big shout out to everybody that's listening to us this morning on Classics ATL. What's up? Hey, y'all know what? Y'all know what we're going to do?
What?
I don't care who get mad. I'm going to play that new T.I. song because it's hidden.
That's one of my favorite. That tune goes so hard, Ricky. I ain't gonna tell you that.
Hey, T.I. is back. And then I'm gonna let y'all call up and say smash or pass.
Ooh, I like it.
Smash or pass,
yeah.
Alfreda.
Let's go.
You like the song or not? Gary, wake up. Get off your phone. We talking.
Read.
What you reading? They ain't gonna cut the lights on. The lights will be back on by the time you get home.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's what you say.
Yeah, but you get your lights cut off.
It was my phone, too.
Oh, no. What was it yesterday? Yeah.
It was the phone.
Oh, my God.
So why don't you just let them take it out of your account?
Like I told you, if I take it out of my account, you don't know how much money you're going to have.
Wait a minute,
so
stop
I need
this.
to make
What?
Sure, you don't know how much money you're going to have. So my thing is I'd rather pay it. So if I have the money, I can pay it. But if you don't have the money and they take it out here, then you get...
Well, why would you only get them $300? Just go on. You got the money.
I'm not for to pay the whole $600 from the phone bill. You get $300.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you got the money. All they tip is on.
Every
but
month.
I'm not going to pay.
He been in here all morning trying to get that damn phone turned back on.
Trying to work out them payment arrangements, Gary?
That's right here. I'm not about to let them take the money out of my account.
But
and
you
they
won't
take
do
it
that,
out.
but you are going to spend $700 on a Gucci jacket.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
and your point is?
Your point is you.
Okay, how do you feel blue, like the wind blue? Not the color blue, the wind blue.
B-L-O-W. B-L-L-O-W. B-L-O-W. Right or wrong?
I think there's a U in there somewhere. But I don't think no U in there.
B-L-O-W.
So how to spell it? Blue, like the wind blue.
B-L-O-W. It's not that way?
No.
You think it's a blue, right?
Yeah, blue, the wind blue.
Like this, blue. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like I pop my hand at
I
me.
can't tell you that one read out. I can't tell you that one read out.
The wind blue.
I know what you said. That's why.
Just try it again. They're wrong.
That's why that's wrong.
I used to keep up with like that, but
I can't.
They're blue.
That's blue.
Yeah, blue.
You said blue.
Blue. The wind blue.
I know. The wind blue.
Yeah, like the wind blue.
Like the sky blue?
Not the color blue.
Oh, I already know it.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, 50 Cent, honey, that man, people are sick of him. Because he ain't nothing but a troll, honey, and just attacking people. Well, now they're saying, honey, he's trolling y'all, Stephon Diggs, again. And it's a very sad time for Stephon, y'all, because, honey, 50, y'all, they say he's taking a dig at Stephon after the rumors surfaced, y'all, the NFL star and Cardi B, y'all, broke up Sunday after Super Bowl, which we kind of knew about that, where they're saying, always the troll 50. They say he hopped on Instagram recently, and he wrote, can you imagine waking up this morning and you done lost, honey, this witch and the Super Bowl? Oh, my God, that was just so fun. Now, he also said, y'all, I will tell everybody, honey, get away from me, honey, have a drink, and go back to sleep. Now, they're saying there's no doubt, y'all, that Diggs had a rough Sunday. The New England Patriots, y'all, wide receiver, and his team went down in flames. Now, they said this happened, y'all, as Diggs and Cardi, y'all, were dealing with all the negative speculation around their relationship from fans online. Now, they said those same fans, y'all, noticed that the couple unfollowed each other, and they said it's definitely found out that it was definitely legit that they did unfollow each other, which we talked about yesterday, which was a very sad thing. I feel so bad
just hate
for her.
all of that.
I know.
Hate it.
They say, but what we don't know is, y'all, whether they unfollowed each other before or after the Super Bowl, which I think it probably was before the Super Bowl because, you know, she didn't go to the party and, you know, his other baby mama was with his mama and so on and so forth. But they said before the big game kicked off, they said Cardi gave off bad vibes, y'all, after a reporter asked y'all if she had an inspiring message for Diggs. And she said a short 2-word response, good luck.
Man.
She told him
everything.
and everything, honey. And that's so sad. But now people, the Christians are speaking up.
And they got a baby together, though.
Yeah, they have a son, honey. He got some sons with some other women, too, though. But this is the part, Ricky, that's so touching how the Christians are speaking out. They're saying a word from God. Somebody did a word from God, y'all. And I want y'all to listen to this very carefully. Somebody said, do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and do not let your heart be joyful when he stumbles. You should not gloat in the day of your brother's disaster, and you should not speak arrogantly in the day of his distress. Whomever rejoices over another's disaster will not go unpunished. Now, they say 50 Cent, honey, has made mocking, he made himself mocking other people rough times wholeheartedly, and his whole personality. They say, yes, it can be funny at times, y'all, but it can also be a sign of an arrogant, spiritually sick, and hollow person who doesn't realize that his future is bleaker than the people he mocks. And the church said, amen, honey. Somebody said that to 50. They let him know, honey, you're going to get it, too.
Yeah.
He's doing so bad, honey.
That's a deep scripture, though, now. All jokes aside, don't gloat.
Yep, don't gloat.
I never heard that word, gloat.
Yeah, that means don't, gloat means...
Yeah, highlight and celebrate somebody else's downfall.
Exactly. So,
boy.
And that girl Cardi B got a baby with this man, honey. She's probably suffering right now. He brought all his other baby mamas and stuff, and she thought she was the main one, and come to find out, honey, that she evidently is not the main one, honey, that she got to share him and stuff. And sharing a man is not a good thing in this day and time. Because they're saying that, she could be, going through a lot of illnesses, could have allegedly, because when a man messes with a whole bunch of women, he brings a lot of bad stuff along.
Spirits,
exactly.
Yeah, soul ties.
Yes, exactly.
And all this
so,
in there, yeah.
So, so they say, so please let's keep her lifted up in prayer, honey, because it's a sad thing.
Well, the biggest payback is to be successful.
That part.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the biggest payback.
Well, she's successful already, so she already successful. I mean, I don't know what more she could do. Have another baby like she did Offset.
No, I mean, they're just young. She's just young. She just made a mistake, got excited about the relationship, and thought that he was going to be the right one, and I got caught up with him, and ended up like this or whatever. That's why, you have to take time and get to know who you are and get to know yourself and just enjoy life. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just hate that people trying to embarrass her because she's such a good person.
Yeah. She's such a good person, and bless her spirit, though. But I still say, I mean, you do what you want to do, but I just would have not got pregnant for him.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't have had no baby, honey. I would have just, honey, been a single woman, honey, and playing around with all other men, honey, and not have a baby. Do like men do.
Yeah, just go to the Cheesecake Factory every now and then.
And go to the Cheesecake Factory, honey, and do what you got to do, honey. That's my quick
Piccadilly's nice.
Piccadilly's now you go down there.
They didn't put that liver. They put some fresh liver out yesterday.
Because, honey, me and Shirley went one day, baby. That liver was dry. I was like, oh, that's not cute.
Yeah.
They didn't have no ranch dressing on it or nothing.
Right.
You got to be 55 to go to Piccadilly, though. They check your ID.
Oh, you got to be 55 to go in there.
Okay. I could be wrong.
We're going to go to daycare and sit down.
Yeah, that'll be cute. Yeah, I love
some hamburger steak and some mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
And some green beans, and them dinner rolls be hidden.
They be really nice.
Yeah. And the little old man that work in the back that be smoking them cools, that dude can cook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My Lord, honey. And, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I like those
Salisbury nice steaks. Sit down. I feel like all the people, 90% of people that go to Piccadilly's are definitely going to heaven.
Oh, good.
Yes. Them YNs, they don't go to Piccadilly's.
They sure don't. That's why you don't have to worry about honey being attacked or nothing. Honey.
Yeah.
Those girls go
definitely not going to get attacked at Piccadilly.
Huh?
You're definitely not going to get attacked
Maybe
at
with a chain.
Yes, Lord, honey. Okay, but it's funny though. But the people don't. I ask for Salisbury steak. They don't know what I'm asking for.
You have to go on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, well, we call them Salisbury steaks.
Yeah, but go on Tuesdays and Thursdays because they put them out first.
Yeah.
Man, go on, give us a clue today. We got home.
My color today is hellastroppy. On the high end, you say hellastroppy, and on the low end, you say beautiful reddish lavender. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get in at 8669. Rickey, here we go.
Wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so would be better.
Come on.
Wake up. Encourage each other.
Hey, sing it, Rita. Hum it, Rita.
Smiley Morning Show. Want to know what you calling from. So come on. Wake up.
Yes.
This is Kenny from Louisville. Wake up all my Louisvillians from this melted snow and my beautiful, lovely wife, Roberta. Get up, get up, get up.
Hey, Brandon Hicks, calling from Jonesboro, Louisiana. Telling my family, my wife, my kids, it's time to get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Bianca from Richmond, Virginia. Just trying to wake up any and everybody that ever went to one of the last Black Boarding schools in America, Park Forge Academy. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all the way from the Queen City. I just want to wake up my mom and my dad. Have a blessed day, and good morning to the morning show.
Wake up, Chattanooga, wake up, Miss Shreveport, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Jackson, wake up, Savannah, wake up, and Charleston, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What is that, Rita? All right, y'all, coming up next, man, we got the good, the bad, and the what the hell up next. You don't want to miss it, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Hey, it is time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. Alfreda, let's start with you. Good morning. I know you got good news.
Yes, I do, Ricky. So a woman in Pensacola, Florida went missing last week, and cops brought in a pretty unique consultant. An otter, Ricky, an otter, to help, who helps find missing people. This otter's name is Splash. Well, it's got this, you know how dogs have a great sense of smell? Well, otters can do the same thing, but what they do is they taste different scents. And Splash, this otter, is trained to find people in water. The good news is they didn't end up needing his help. They found the woman without him, and she's okay. But his handlers say he's been involved in over 20 other searches and found 6 missing people. Who'd have thunk? Like, how did they even find out that the otter did this?
Somewhere near water or something?
Yeah, I guess. They say he can find them in water. And he is an otter, so.
Yeah, well, that's otter this world.
You otter not tell jokes.
Jesus. How long you was waiting to say
that? Was bad.
On the clock out.
Yeah, don't do that. Come on, dog. Can't tell you how many people just changed the station.
Oh, God.
Hell no. But we appreciate that. Is a good story or whatever. And I do know they have a keen sense of smell because that beaver trap stuff come in a very, very small bottle. And all it takes is a little bit if you're trapping beavers like I do. So I know, Gary. I got a whole lot with me. I'm a strange person.
Yeah.
Strange
Trapping
person.
beavers.
Yeah, because beavers they come.
Okay.
They chew up your crepe myrtles, all of your bushes, everything in your yard to build a dam. So they destroy all of your flowers to build a dam.
Yeah.
Walk out there, you ain't got nothing in your yard, and what you gonna say? Damn. Yeah. There you go. That's how you throw them jokes in there. You heard that one? All right, we got bad news with comedian extraordinaire Rita Brent. What up, Rita?
All right, Ricky, here's one of the stories that sounds almost unbelievable, but it really happened. A Brazilian couple, Adriana and Leandro, had been in a relationship for nearly 19 years. They have a daughter together. They thought they were just building their lives and a family until a shocking discovery about their family history came to light. After all their time together, they were stunned to learn that they are actually biologically brother and sister, something neither of them knew when they fell in love nearly 2 decades ago. So no word yet on how the discovery was made. You know, they probably looked at themselves and noticed some similarities.
But the couple, waterhead, baby.
Right. I want to know what the daughter looked like.
Baby. I want to know what the daughter looks like.
Yeah.
Rati will pull it up for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what them old people said back in the day. You mess with your cousin, y'all going to have a waterhead, baby.
Yeah, that's what they used to say.
Yeah.
It didn't say they broke up, though, so.
Oh, wow.
They what?
Still together. It did not say that they broke up.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
Yeah.
So is it mom and daddy or aunt and uncle now? It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. That's why you got to stop. You know, you got to contain them family reunions. You be like, are we first cousins? Are we distant cousins?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you be saying, okay, we could do this.
Yeah, if it's a second cousin or beyond, you got the green light.
No, I don't know.
What? Not second, that's close.
I was going to say fourth or fifth.
Yeah, exactly. Not second, boy. Second
If it's your mama cousin, okay.
Fourth or fifth removed.
Hey, let's keep this thing moving. I'm from the South.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Right.
So
right.
am I, dude. No.
Now you got a strange story, Special K.
Okay, so this next story is definitely one of the stranger workplace controversies that you're going to hear about. A 36-year-old Maryland paramedic is now facing nearly 24 criminal charges after police say that he deliberately urinated in
Urinated?
I had this. I didn't feel comfortable saying that. He urinated in multiple places around his workplace. He relieved himself, including on a supervisor's desk and even in a pot of chili that was being prepared at the firehouse. Now, prosecutors say that the incidents happened at the Baltimore County Fire Department. And let's see, investigators also allege that he filmed himself in uniform as he contaminated things like a refrigerator, a communal coffee creamer, an ice maker, orange juice, and even a co-worker's chapstick. And then he posted the videos online in hopes of earning money off of the clicks. Now, he went to court. His defense attorney didn't offer an explanation for the behavior. Judge denied him bail. The bizarre case has raised eyebrows and left co-workers and local officials dealing with cleanup and questions about how something like this could happen in a first responder workplace.
And it got me not finna even go out this door to the refrigerator outside.
Okay. Oh,
man.
God, dog.
Don't do it.
I know he wasn't working with a bunch of us.
They would have been a drugging.
Boy, you would have needed a paramedic after
man,
that.
There's some strange people, man. When I tell you people are weird these days.
That is like,
you gotta be sick.
Let me ask you something. How did he do it on the chapstick? Like just
exactly.
Like, picked it up off somebody's desk.
Aim.
And just
and then go to the bathroom with it and probably put the cap back on and put it back on the desk.
Oh my god!
And then the
Just
person.
a couple drops.
Well, I will tell y'all a story.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky, what?
Yeah.
Some white people at Showbiz Pizza had called us the N word that we was waiting on.
Yeah.
And they had ordered the meat lovers. I took it back to that break room table, pulled my drawers down and dragged my balls across it.
Ricky!
Black's on the way. Never mind. Black's on the way. You at? You hear this?
Hey, Ricky. What's up?
Oh, what's up?
This Darius.
Oh, what's up? Darius in the building.
Man, it's been a minute, bro. Man,
You not coming in? You not coming in?
I had to. Tony couldn't make it. We had to take him to the hospital last night, and because he thought he was losing his hearing, bruh. But come to find out, he ain't had his ear cleaned since the 3rd grade.
Oh.
He ain't got no bobby pins.
Man, it was so. They found a piece of apple in his ear. Man, and then I was just trying to get myself together because I ain't been there in a minute, and bruh, I was just tripping out. First of all, congratulations on everybody that go to work every day. That's crazy. People don't give y'all credit enough. I mean, I listen to people get up and go to their job every day, and I was like, man, that really takes some guts.
To go to work?
Every day, Rick. Do everybody still work there? Is Gary still working there?
Yes, I'm still here, Darius.
Oh, my God. He trying to say my name in Spanish. You taking that thing too far. He's so damn scary about ice.
Darius. So
go ahead, Rick.
So, I'm just trying to understand if you filling in for Black Tony, where's the disconnect? You know what I'm saying? Black Tony not coming. You supposed to fill in for him. You supposed to be here. What happened? Why aren't you here?
It was an emergency, and then I didn't get all my stuff together. I ain't been there in so long. I don't even know how to go to work no more. Do you just pull up?
Do you what?
Do you just pull up and come in?
Yeah.
In today's Black History Spotlight, it was 1848 in Monticello, Georgia. A group of 11 slaves, courageous slaves, made a run for it one humid night, escaping the Coleman plantation. Now, slave catchers gave chase after noticing the breakout about maybe a couple hours later, and the escaped group actually managed to elude capture for nearly 9 days and nights in the deep, dark forest. And they did this by using a technique where when the catchers would get close, one sleigh would silently tap another one to let them know to remain absolutely still until the horseback riding catcher moved on, thus inventing the first known childhood game of freeze tag.
Shut your ass.
Which became popular on elementary school playgrounds all around America. 100 years later.
Rita.
What's happening? It's Black History Month, people.
Today in Black History.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. Gary, good morning. Your mic on, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that new court filings, y'all, is in divorce, y'all. In the divorce between Candy Burris and her wonderful husband, Todd Tucker. Now, it's revealed, y'all, that Todd is pushing back aggressively and asking the court, y'all, for expanded authority over the children. Now, y'all, they're saying that, which is very interesting, according to the Urban Bell magazine, they're saying, y'all, that Todd is requesting that a Fulton County judge designate him as the temporary primary custodial parent, arguing, y'all, that he has been the children's main caregiver while Candy has worked out of state. Now, he claims, y'all, responsibility for daily routine, schooling, supervision, and transportation, and disputes, assertions that he has interfered with Candy's parenting parenting time. Now, Todd also challenged y'all Candy's account of a Christmas travel dispute, stating y'all that he personally transported the children, to New York so she could spend a holiday with them. Now, he contends tension, y'all, arose because travel plans were made without his consultation, not because, he attempted to block access. Now, on child support, Todd denies neglecting financial responsibilities, saying, y'all, expenses were divided by mutual agreement, and noted, y'all, that the couple shared property holdings. He maintains, y'all, the court intervention is only necessary, y'all, due to unresolved scheduling disagreements. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's just little stuff that they have to work out.
Yeah. And, I think, we can't
you have to get into the specific details, and then, even when you work it out, the schedule still change.
Yeah.
As the kids get older and go to different schools and the pickup and the meeting point and all that kind of stuff, that's when everybody have to get over how they feel about each other and start thinking about what's in the best interest of the children.
Yeah.
And just because you can tell when somebody do something out of being spiteful,
yeah,
or you doing it out of, I really can't make it over there to pick the baby up. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It's just interesting that y'all, people y'all go through with kids, separate. Like, to me, you just say, okay, you're going to have them today, I'm having them tomorrow. Like, every other day.
Just operate, when it comes to the kids, operate like the way you used to operate when y'all was on good terms.
Exactly. So, but we're going to keep them lifted up in prayer because we like Candy and Todd, so. Moving on, in other celebrity news, they say her man, y'all. Dallas Maverick star, y'all, Klay Thompson, he celebrated his 36th birthday over the weekend. So they say it was right, that his other half, Miss Megan Thee Stallion, made the decision and made the occasion extremely special. Now, the rapper kicked off the festivities, y'all, with a romantic beachside brunch. They say Meg documented the sweet gesture with an Instagram reel, writing in her caption, "The first half of Clay Day. Happy birthday to my baby. I can't wait for you to see your next surprise." Isn't that nice? Now, they said also Megan showed clips, y'all, of the pair enjoying a private picnic by the water. Now, they say she also showcased her ensemble for the brunch, looking absolutely stunning in a beautiful polka dot dress that emphasized something, put emphasis on her famous curves. She got famous curves? I didn't know that. They said, and as for Clay, yeah, he kept it casual in a white shirt, with some matching shorts, typical for a man. Now they say footage. Now they said, she had a table filled, y'all. She had a couple blankets. She had a low table filled with pastries and fruit. And they say Meg beloved her beautiful dog. She got a Frenchie dog that looked just like Clay. He got a dog he got a nose just like that dog. Yeah. His name is Fo. Isn't that beautiful? So they said they were all by the ocean side and all this stuff. But my thing is this: I have two things to say about it. I'm sick of these women doing this for these men. Why women are
It's
always
his birthday.
I don't care.
It's his
Why?
birthday.
We ain't hearing him say nothing about her. When is her birthday? What has
Okay,
he
her
done for
birthday
her?
probably haven't came around yet. Gary,
Well,
they just
do
got
something
together.
for her then. Say
He gonna
something
do something
nice.
for her. He probably already do something for her. He
He
probably just
named
don't
his boat
post
after
what
her.
she posts.
He named his boat. Well, yeah, I guess, but that was good. But I'm just sick of it.
Yeah.
I mean, women spend all this money, just like Cardi B did. Huh? Cardi B need to take a page out of Megan's book.
Don't
honey.
merge them situations because Clay Aiken is not Aiken. I'm sorry.
Clay, what's it? Clay Thompson.
Clay Thompson. Oh Lord, Jesus.
Clay Aiken don't want nothing to do with Megan Thee Stallion. American
Yeah,
Idol.
yeah, he a different type of dude, man. He kind of like got Russell Wilson energy where he's just dedicated and committed. You know, he ain't got all this other stuff going on.
So you saying with mixed race guys, they don't stress women out as
Oh
much?
no, I'm just saying he just got Russell Wilson energy.
Uh-huh.
Like he is really in tune and in love with his woman, and he ain't in the streets like that. He's really into her. You name your boat. If you name your boat
Well,
after
yeah,
somebody,
that's
you
true.
love them.
Something.
That damn boat, when he untitled strings on, and he pull off that dock,
Yeah.
and that boat pull off, and he got Meg the Stallion on the back.
Yeah.
Boy, that's like having a brand.
That's true, yeah, because
Yeah, you ain't
African-American, they
naming
don't
your
usually
boat
do
as
that.
much as men that everybody got a fishing boat that go fishing that love their boat. If you take the time to put somebody's name on your boat,
Yeah, that's true.
a boat costs more than most boats cost more than cars.
Yeah, they do.
And then he don't have a boat; he got a yacht.
Yeah,
he got a
that's
cruiser.
true. Well, that's good. He just doing something.
Yeah,
nice
they
out
riding in
on it, too.
54 feet. You heard me?
Is that what that is?
That thing the length of an 18-wheeler with Meg the Stallion on the back. You heard me?
Tell him
On
that.
my
Yeah.
mama, you love her. You got to be in your feelings in love. I'm talking about El DeBarge in love.
Is that
All
right?
this love is waiting for you. I've had some problems, but I could not seem to solve them. But you found the answer and told me to take a chance and learn the ways of love, my baby.
Lord.
All this love is waiting for you
Well,
on
my
a boat.
Lord. Isn't that something?
A boat.
What you think about that reading out, Frida's? My God, has anybody ever named something after y'all?
No.
Don't worry about that. But,
Maybe like a Kia or something like that.
that name's on the back of that damn boat.
Oh,
And
well,
then
that's
when
good.
you,
Well, I
when you
like
bring
Clay
your boat
then.
back, you bag the boat in, okay?
Yeah.
And you see Meg the Stallion
dump.
backing into that dock.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
That means
Mr.
she out the
Meg.
market too, Ricky.
Yes,
It's
sir.
right. Water,
Right.
her name on the
Ain't
boat. He
nobody-
want everybody to know.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did
But that's
say
a good
stop.
man, and that means she could go ahead and give him some fruit and stuff, honey, for a picnic
Yeah.
for his birthday. Okay, well, Clay, I'll take all that back if you're listening, 'cause I know you listen to the show in Dallas. All right, the Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Colliers. My Collier today, y'all, is hella stroppy. On the high end, you say hella stroppy, and on the low end, you say beautiful reddish lavender. That's your Collier for the day. Honey.
That's a
Don't
beautiful
miss Megan.
color. That's
Oh,
a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T, if you would. Hey, what up? This your boy, Rickey Smiley, man. Are you still paying full price for gas? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump. Today, use my limited time promo code SMILE and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. My listeners are making $200 to $300 a year just from buying the gas they already needed. Don't wait. Download the free Upside app now and use my promo code SMILE to redeem your 25 cent per gallon bonus. That's promo code SMILE. At first, I thought it was too good to be true, but it's totally legit. Real people are getting paid just to make their daily commutes, and you can too. Plus, you can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now using my limited time promo code SMILE for a limited time 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go upside.com for terms and conditions.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Hey, we got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier in the building. Y'all hit us up with your medical questions, 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier, good morning. We happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. It is so good to be here. Good morning, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, and Frida's and the Brett. And Rickey, thank you once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Rickey, it's February. It's the month we celebrate love, specifically black love. This year, Valentine's Day falls on Saturday. It's a very good day to celebrate. So for the men listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you still have time to plan a nice dinner outing or some type of outing. You can still buy fresh flowers and candy. Don't buy that candy that's been in the store for 3 months already. Get some fresh candy and get Valentine's Day cards. Show your appreciation and celebrate your queen on this day. This is also a very good time to talk about aging and the hormonal changes that you go through as you age, Ricky. Ricky, we are testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone naturally decline as we age. Around 35 years old, men start to experience a gradual reduction in testosterone, typically up to 10% of their levels per year. Again, starting at age 35. In women, premenopause may start as early as in the early 30s. In fact, often hormone imbalances kick in long before typical symptoms like hot flashes. So, patients need to listen to their bodies. If you feel a bit off, you lack motivation, you feel tired than usual, if you gain weight for no reason, especially belly fat, you haven't changed your diet, you're not overeating, but you just noticed the increase around your waist. If you have decreased libido and lack of sexual desire, or you have a decrease in pleasure and intensity of orgasm, you're experiencing mood swings, feel anxious and depressed. Or you finally, Ricky, you struggle with brain fog and you're not sleeping well, you have insomnia. If these symptoms sound familiar to you, you may need some supplements to enhance your quality of life and improve your sexual response. So for men, we call this androgen deficiency. It also results in frequent illnesses. You get sick all the time. You have hair loss. You got saggy, dry, aging skin. You have joint pain. And it takes you longer to recover from injuries. You exercise and you get sore. Used to take you 24 hours to get through it. Now it takes you a week. And loss of libido or even inability to get or maintain an erection. So all of these things are clear indications that you need to have your hormonal levels checked. For women, once again, stubborn weight gain, especially belly fat. The mom bod is not because you've had children. It's because of changes in your hormonal status that basically target abdominal fat and increase your abdominal fat. Even the size of the fat cells increases as you age. So normally they're a little smaller and they start to get bigger, and those larger fat cells, of course, manifest themselves as a bigger waistline. So you lose muscle mass, you have muscle weakness, now you're having painful intercourse, frequent and recurrent urinary tract infections. You may also start to have hot flashes. You notice vaginal dryness and night sweats. So ask your healthcare provider, check your hormonal levels.
Say, man.
Any good news?
What is going on?
Well, oh yeah. The good news is supplements that can fix that or definitely decrease those symptoms. My Lipo T for men and my Lipo Hers for women can relieve these symptoms. So you want to get hormonal balance. If the next time you go to your doctor, ask for hormonal levels. Men ask to have your testosterone level checked. Women have your estrogen and your progesterone levels checked, and what's called FSH. Those are your female hormones. We want to make sure that those levels are, if they indicate that you need supplementation, then don't hesitate to do it. You know, there was a period of time over the past 10 or 15 years when they did not recommend hormone replacement therapy, and now they're understanding that it is good for you. It does not cause increase in cancer rates. It does not cause increase in heart attacks or strokes for men or women. As a matter of fact, the FDA put out a letter and basically said we were wrong about hormone replacement therapy, and we highly recommend that everybody gets it as a part of their routine health, because it's really just replacing what's naturally for you, your hormones that just have declined.
Yeah, let's go to the phones right quick. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is there a cure for post-traumatic syndrome, or what can I do to alleviate the pain that's from it?
Okay, again, the pain is always an indication of inflammation, and one of the things that you can do is take natural anti-inflammatories. The two key that I recommend are vitamin D at a therapeutic dose of 5,000 international units per day. The biggest problem is that even when people do take vitamin D, they don't take enough of it. They take 500, 600 international units, maybe even 1,000. That's nowhere near the amount that you need. So a therapeutic dose of 5,000 international units will decrease inflammation. Vitamin D is the body's natural anti-inflammatory. And then omega-3 fish oil across the board. And if you're allergic to fish and you have seafood allergies, then flaxseed oil is also a very good omega oil source. So those two things. And then other things that you can take, such as turmeric or curcumin, which are natural, and they come in everything from capsules, tablets, to powders, to teas. All of those things should give you some relief from the baseline inflammation and give you decrease that pain level.
All right. Hey, if you have any questions for Dr. MJ Collier, hit us up, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. More of your phone calls with Dr. MJ Collier coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier. At us with your medical questions, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Yeah, I have a skin condition called lichen planus, and I want you to know, how do I keep it from spreading? What can I do to make this dark spots go away, and how long it takes for it to go away?
Okay, lichen planus is a skin disease where you have hyperpigmentation, and it can be pruritic, meaning it can itch. So you need to, one, make sure basic stuff for skin health, drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, because the dry skin gets itchy. You scratch it, you get the lichen planus reaction, which is thickened, itchy, dark skin. Then you can apply steroidal creams. I would start off with 1% hydrocortisone cream, which you can buy at the store where everything's $1. And then from the inside, vitamin D, the natural anti-inflammatory, and omega-3 fish oil, which will help kind of lubricate the skin and improve your skin health. Vitamin E oil, E as an epsilon, is also available at the dollar store. And you can put that from head to toe. You can put it on your hair, you can put it on your skin. The key is maintaining good hydration of the skin, and that decreases the inflammatory response.
Okay, y'all, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I want to try GLP-1. My doctor will not prescribe them to me due to the fact that I've had pancreatitis. And it was because I had gallstones. But since surgery, I have not had pancreatitis, and that's been about 7 years ago. But he still don't want to prescribe me GLP-1. So what advice do you have for me?
Okay, he is being cautious. GLP-1s are the injectable weight loss medications, which would include Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, and Zepbound. So all of those are options. You can start off low and go slow with that history. Again, any history of pancreatitis is a caution, but I've tried it and used it in patients with pancreatitis cautiously, and fortunately, knock on wood, we've not had any bad reactions to it. So there are other sources to get it. You can go to a formal weight loss program where they will probably prescribe it, but definitely don't just get it off the internet, because you need someone monitoring your pancreatic enzymes. So, have the same conversation with your doctor again. Tell him you'd like to try it. He just may not feel comfortable doing it, or she may not feel comfortable doing it. If they don't, find a provider that will, but somebody that is willing to work with you through this process. GLP-1s are the greatest breakthrough in medicine since I started practicing medicine many years ago. So they are amazing. They work wonderfully for weight loss. They also have so many other benefits, ranging from joint pain to sleep apnea, decrease heart attack and stroke rates, improve kidney function, basically, and things like depression, anxiety. So anything that you can think of from a health perspective will usually be improved by the GLP-1s. They have a strong anti-inflammatory effect. And when you decrease inflammation, you decrease generalized disease states.
All right, real quick, you on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I got a question about this sour sop bitters and black seed bitters. What good about them?
Okay, these black seed oil is a very good anti-inflammatory. It also helps actually make you lose weight. So these are supplements that what's important is, one, what type of supplement, and two, your supplement source. You want to make sure that your supplements actually are what they're supposed to be, and that they are high quality, meaning they've been manufactured correctly with minimum problems with them being contaminated. So, but black seed oil is one that I highly recommend. Bitters and other things are things that can also decrease appetite and help with generalized inflammation.
There it is, Dr. Collier. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Okay, Ricky, go to my official website, lipodrops.com, LIPODROPS, where you'll find information on Dr. Collier's Lipo T for men and Lipo Hers for women to improve your hormone-related symptoms, improve your sex life, lose that belly fat, and sleep better. Remember, follow me at SDrMJ, ASKDR. MJ on all social media platforms. And tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Facebook Live. Ask Dr. MJ why, because your health is important. The only interactive healthcare forum that allows you to ask the listener to ask your healthcare questions. So don't Google your questions and get bad information. Tune in this evening and get the real medical information from Dr. MJ Collier. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. Super Dave, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Stay. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
Oh, baby. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is time for Fix It Jesus. And if Jesus can't fix it, it cannot be fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to this comedian extraordinaire. Listen, she's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Jackson State University's own, has her own show that comes on every Sunday night. Y'all give it up for the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Rita Brent in the building.
Appreciate you.
Come on.
All right, now, so I know y'all done heard or seen the beef between Glorilla and her sister, the stud Rilla, Victoria.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's been real intense. You know, she's been accusing Glo of abandoning the family and going hard, just real hard, just embarrassing. And Glorilla responded a little bit. So for those who don't know, I want y'all to hear this right quick.
And they laughing at you and not with you. You making a fool out of yourself. I want you to know that. I could have got on there and told them how you broke out of Lakeside, how you had to take an IQ test and they determined that you had to go to the mental hospital, and how you broke out there. And they had to find you and come bring you back. You're a mental patient, so I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Continue to get your money, continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own, of your own name.
Yeah, so she took that IQ test.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Didn't turn out so
I
good.
heard it.
But let me say this, you know, like when you reach a certain status, you can't even respond, whether it's strangers or your family. I don't want Glorilla to keep going back and forth. It's a distraction. So y'all know me. I wrote Glorilla a song. She could send it to her sister, but this song also applies if you are somebody who has difficult family members. You can use this song too. All right, here we go.
N-O-T, N-O-T. You cross me now, you really gon' see. Now you gon' really see. We not family. No. Thank God I am ninja free. We not family. Hey, she's just a mini version of me. A mini, yo.
Singing in Spanish too.
We not family. No, we not. She won't get no more money from me. Not a single dollar. No, somos familia. En español, es una mini version de mí. I'm a bad bunny, yo. No, somos familia. Ay, caramba, más dinero de mí. Español, no somos familia.
That's all I got.
Hey, Rita.
Yes.
Hey, Rita, real quick, let's go to the phone. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hey, this is Terry the cockroach. I had called yesterday.
Oh, Terry, talking about the roach one of the roaches that live with Glorilla now. What's up, Terry?
Yeah, I'm one of the roaches that we all grew up together. And I just hate that all this going on right now. I know y'all thinking it's fun and games and whatnot, but we all grew up together, you know what I'm saying? And I just want Glorilla and her sister to, to get right with each other, because it don't even make no sense. We all family.
Hey, Terry, tell Rita what Glorilla did to your sister.
Well, Glorilla, she killed a bunch of my relatives because she was real good at stomping in them corners. And when she got that raid cash, she wasn't no joke with that raid, boy, but she killed my sister who was pregnant.
I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear that, bro.
I still had like 200 more sisters, so it was all good, but
200.
I just hate that they going through all of this right now, because we family at the end of the day. We all grew up together.
Hey, Terry,
where you living at now, man?
I'm still in Memphis. I stay I'm at a Super 8 motel.
All right.
I be going from room to room.
He said room to room.
I be going from room to room.
Player.
I like to go in that little lobby when they do the breakfast stuff, because there be a lot of crumbs on it.
Man, stay sprayed up. Now stay prayed up. Don't stay sprayed up, bro. Stay prayed up, man. Yeah.
I guess he
gone. All right.
He's gone.
Uh-oh. He must have got killed.
Awesome.
Somebody stepped on him.
How can people find your song, Rita?
All right. You can find my song on all social media at Rita Brent Comedy. That's RITABRENT Comedy on all social media, man. Shout out. I don't have roaches. Shout out to y'all.
Oh, man. Hey, Rita. Hold on, y'all. More Rickey. I'm sorry. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
My bad. 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, February 11th. Here's what's going on in the news. Flights to and from El Paso were placed under a sudden ground stop after the FAA announced that they would be shut down for up to 10 days due to what it called, quote, special security reasons. Local officials say they were completely caught off guard, scrambling for answers along with airport staff and travelers. Passengers were told to contact their airlines for updates as cancellations and delays started piling up. But just hours later, the FAA switched gears, lifting the restriction and saying there is no ongoing threat to commercial aviation, allowing flights to resume as normal. Still no word on what caused that ground stop in the first place, but it was enough, Ricky, to send the internet into full conspiracy mode with theories about cartel activity to UFO sightings and everything in between. In other news, authorities are still searching for the mother of Today host Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy. The FBI released video and images of a potential subject yesterday. Meanwhile, a man detained in connection with her disappearance says he had no idea who she was. Deputies questioned him, identified only as Carlos last night, and by this morning, that man had been released. The investigation is ongoing. And a House Democrat is raising new questions about the Epstein files and President Trump. Congressman Jamie Raskin of Maryland says he reviewed unredacted government docs tied to Epstein and says Trump's name appeared more than 1 million times. 1 million times. Trump says he did nothing wrong, but a new poll shows that half the country does not believe him and they think there's a cover-up. And nearly 9 out of 10 Americans, Ricky, say powerful elites tied to Epstein need to be investigated. Real quick, Ricky, McDonald's tried luxury and it only lasted 3 minutes. They had a Valentine's Day promo which included a 1-ounce tin of caviar, a mother of pearl spoon, and a $25 McDonald's gift card. All this was free. The drop went live yesterday at 11 o'clock. By 11:03, it was gone. For info on these stories and more, did anybody get caviar? Did you get some, Ricky?
I never had caviar a day in my life.
It's gross. Fish eggs? Yuck.
I ain't never had it either, dog.
I'm straight on that. I'm good with some potted meat and crackers.
Okay, for info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Ain't nothing like no good potted meat and some saltine crackers, dog.
Man, what?
Come on with it.
Boy, we was broke. We struggled. That's why we grown men.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody get Chuck E. Cheese and all this kind of different stuff and get to go. Man, we had potted meat and crackers and some Vienna sausages. Sit your ass down and watch To Tell the Truth.
Yes, sir. Yep. Come on, dog. Hey, shout out to Victor Wembanyama, superstar for San Antonio Spurs. He dropped 40 points in 20 minutes on the court. He also had 12 rebounds, joining Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing as the only player in NBA history to record 40-point double-double in few minutes. It's 26 minutes, man. So big ups to Victor right there. LA Lakers forward Jackson Hayes has a 1-game suspension. Why? For shoving the Washington Wizards mascot during the pregame introduction. Gee whiz, all he was doing, the mascot, was running around. He was getting introduced by the announcer, and he had the flag and trying to get the crowd high. And Lakers forward Jackson Hayes pretty much played like a linebacker and drove him to the ground, man. Come on, he's the mascot.
Yeah. He probably had a bad experience at Chuck E. Cheese. That rat, because that rat scared everybody, especially Billy Bob. Billy Bob was scary.
Oh, yeah. Billy Bob was the scary one, dog.
Remember we used to work at Chuck E. Cheese at Showbiz Pizza. We used to terrorize them kids, make them cry.
Yes, sir.
Lean down to them and say little mean things to them, but the parents can hear you.
Did you ever
go
chase
sit your little bad ass down?
I used to chase him around.
Hey, Alfred and Roxy and I, we used to work at Showbiz Pizza. Then we both started working at Foot Locker.
They told us not to chase the kids because if the kids got scared of the mascot.
Why would they have to tell you that at your job?
Yeah, we just chase them.
What's wrong
they
with
were
y'all?
bad.
Yeah, man.
I can picture it. I see
it. Make you mad when they pull the tail. They pull your tail and you trying to walk forward. You turn around and say, "Oh my God!" scared the hell out of them kids. That's why they don't like them stuffed animals walking around.
Man.
Oh, it's y'all.
There it is.
Then when
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's
The
hot.
sad thing is I can picture it. I can see y'all doing it.
You can catch me at the high spot. It's the B-R-A-T.
Hey, Rick, was your,
we had already moved on to a better job by the time the Teletubbies came out because we wasn't doing Tinky Winky.
was your Chuck E.
Yeah,
Cheese? Was your Chuck E. Cheese costume too small? Like, did it show your socks?
Yeah, because I was tall, because Billy Bob was short. So Billy Bob walking around there with some Nike socks on and some slides.
Oh, no. I work with some silly people.
Hey, Rock. Hey, tell me you didn't take them birthday cakes and put them in the dumpster back there. When you got out of work, you went back around that dumpster and got them birthday cakes and put it in the back seat and drove home.
Them birthday cake was off the chain, man.
Yeah.
Them Chuck E. Cheese birthday cake, they had little candy sprinkles on the side of them bags.
Yeah. Yeah, then we started working at Foot Locker.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. We gave away. I'm sorry, Rita. Go ahead, Rita.
Right.
Hey, Rita, Brent in the building. Rita.
I'm still here.
Rita, we can talk about our old employment all day.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if y'all want to throw it back, can y'all believe that Janet Jackson's album Control just turned 40 years old?
Oh, man.
40?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Celebrated its 40th anniversary on Instagram. It dropped in 1986. I wasn't even born yet. That's how old this album
We
is.
was juniors.
We sure were.
We were juniors. Super
And
Day.
we was in Control.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was born in 87.
Oh,
I
my
still,
God.
I still know how to run and jump on that chair and do that thing for that video. Damn right.
Yeah, so you know the album included songs like Control, Nasty, What Have You Done For Me Lately, Pleasure Principle, Funny How Time Flies. So she got Grammy nominations, but she didn't win any Grammys, but Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis got Producer of the Year. So what was y'all favorite song on that album? Like, even if you heard it today. It
That damn funny how
I
time
was just
flies
about
when
to
you
say.
having fun.
I was just about to say that's the one.
Shoot.
That ain't gonna
Oh, yeah, just speaking.
But
Yeah,
where
and
did that
she
come
had
from?
Healy.
And did the nail lady on me. I said, damn, I love it.
But Ricky, it came from another song, but I can't think of it.
I liked Control, honey.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning